Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of 1 by 1. I just enchanted a diamond pick and got pretty much nothing out of it. It was a pretty bad enchantment. It was only efficiency 4, so I'm pretty bummed out about that. But I do want to try again, so we're going to make another diamond pick, and I am going to try again. So let's see if we can get something a little bit better. I need a lapis. Where's all my lapis? There we go. 1, 2, 3, and run over here. So today's goal is actually going to be making a little museum. What do we get? Efficiency 4? Silk touch and efficiency 4. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Why not silk touch? My silk touch pick's almost already dead, so I'm going to put that aside, and we'll start using the efficiency one. Actually, no, yeah, we'll just start using the efficiency one. But today's plan is to actually come over here and clear out this little area here for a museum. I want to do a little museum so we can put up all the memorable items. I've sort of scattered them around a little bit, but for example, this silk touch pick would be a memorable item because it would be our first silk touch pick. This is our first wooden sword. This is our first iron sword, stone pickaxe, wooden pickaxe, iron pickaxe. You get the gist. It's all the important little items that we've picked up and gathered along the way. So I'm going to go over here and dig out this little area, and then I will see you back in a second when this area is dug out so we can start designing it. Okay, so we've cleared out the area, and this is pretty much how big I'm going to make it. I want to start off by doing some bone blocks just here in the corners on every single corner, and then we'll do some pillars going out. We're going to add some quartz here in a minute. I just want to get off by starting the basic pillars. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do the roof since I can't reach that far up, but I'm sure I'll find a way. So one more pillar and then we'll be good to go. We'll add a little bit of decoration into it. So there we go. Meanwhile, I still haven't lit up the area. Let's light that up because that's silly of me not to. Let's light it all up so we can actually see stuff. There we go. Alright, now for a little bit of detailing, but first we actually have to get across. And I just realized that I made this completely uneven. Wow. Ouch. Good job, me. Hold on 1 second. I need to expand this or else that's going to drive me crazy. So quick change in design. I used the bone blocks as the floor instead, and I actually changed the pillars to the quartz pillars so they match up with quartz stairs and such. Just a little bit more than bone blocks do, but we're going to do the floor in just one direction. I'm not going to make a checkered pattern or anything, just a normal like one direction floor. And then when we're done with the floor, we'll do a little bit of a walking pathway for me, and then we'll actually start on the little displays. Now, they're not going to be anything fancy. They're probably just going to be some item frames for right now, but in the future, we're probably going to come back here and make it real fancy. We're going to add a whole bunch of stuff. I already have some cool plans for this place already, so don't even worry. Just right now, it's going to be a little bit simple, and we'll make it a whole lot better later on. Okay, so we have our little pathway for me. Now I'm going to take these quartz stairs and line them across right here, just so we can place our items just above it. So on every little side, just like this, we're going to add the stairs. Even on this side, actually, maybe, let me think about this for a second. Not on this side, not on this side. I have a different plan for this side right now, actually. Let's actually clean this up real quick, and then I'll show you what I'm thinking about, because I think this might be pretty cool if I can actually pull this off. I don't know if the space I have is good for it, but I'm hoping just a little bit that the space I have here is good enough to make it. Okay, maybe not that hard. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. So maybe if we go right there, just place the block, and there, not there. We'll go like this. Where's my chiseled quartz? Right there. And we'll go like this, that, up there, then this, that, and one in the middle. I don't think that looks very good. Okay, so it's not exactly my original idea, but it still works. I'm going to keep it, and it looks pretty good, so it's a win-win situation. I just need to actually be able to place half of these blocks. So is that it? F5, check. All right, so that's a nice little design. I wanted it to be the elytra, but now it just looks like an upside down heart. Still though, it's okay. When we expand this area, maybe I'll actually make that into a bigger elytra. But for right now, I'm going to do a little bit of things and gather a little bit more quartz since we're getting a little low. And I'll see you guys back in a second. Now we're just getting behind here to place down the bone blocks as the backing to the little area where we'll be placing our items. It's only bone blocks because I don't really have anything else and I don't really want to use too much quartz, and we have plenty of bone blocks now. I just messed that up, so poop poop. But now we have a nice wall that I still didn't finish somehow. How did I not notice this one? Now we have a nice wall. I still can't really reach the roof, so I'm really not sure what to do with the roof, but I'm going to do this side. I'm going to go and breed the cows for a little bit to get some item frames, and I will be back with you in a second. So I only managed about 7 item frames, but that's alright. We don't have that many items to put up, so let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Actually, that went out perfectly. Geez, I didn't expect that. But let's start putting our items in. So first iron pick. Oh no, can I? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was about to say, can I not actually do it? Okay, then axe, sword, wooden sword, stone sword. Ah, torch is in the way. Torch, stone sword. There we go. And then I have to flip it again. Wooden or stone pick, and then the wooden pick right over here, and then right above them we'll place the signs saying what they are. First, wooden pickaxe. So there we go, we have our like 7 starter items. I'm probably going to move them around so they're in order again, so it's like wooden, stone, iron, wooden, stone, iron, right? And then have the axe just be at the end because I don't have the wooden axe anymore. I think that broke, and I don't have an iron axe yet. I'm planning on making a diamond one when I get 30 levels again. So I thought for the last little bit of the episode here, we would just do the pathway leading over to the museum just to make it look a little bit fancier since this area is a little bit dull since it is just whatever I dug out before. I didn't do anything to it, so it looks terrible, right? It's just stone and dirt and gravel and all this ugly other stuff. So we're going to fix it up, spruce it up a little bit, add the floors, add the ceiling, add the walls, everything. We're going to make this place look nice. The floor's in, now I'm just working on the wall. I'm adding a little bit of wooden pillars every 2 or so blocks, and then we're going to go back and alternate them. So this one might be andesite, this one might be spruce wood, etc., etc. I'll just alternate them like that back and forth a little bit. I think it'll look pretty good, but I'm going to get back to it, and I will see you guys back in a second. We're about halfway done now. I'm just rounding the corner, and we're almost to this little area over here, which is pretty much the final stretch. I can't pick up any of this cobblestone. Hold on, let me throw something out. Let's just throw the dirt out because this cobblestone's annoying me. It's all in my face. It's all just so annoying, so annoying. But we're almost done. We just have a little bit left to go. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the roof, but it's probably just going to end up being spruce. Replacing all of the cobblestone here with glass so we can still see a little bit of the water, and then we'll switch it over to doing the spruce instead. So like I said, the roof is probably going to be spruce. That's pretty much it. I'm not really going to add super details to the roof. I mean, again, it's just a roof. Okay, and now the roof is done for the pathway. All we have left to do is throwing the torches back up so there's actually light in the tunnel, and that's pretty much it for the tunnel, and that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of 1 by 1, and I hope to see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.